How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video. Today, I am going to be talking about Robert Jordan's The Great Hunt. I am going to talk spoilers, so I apologize if you have not read this. Don't watch this video yet. It's just going to be my thoughts on characters basically, because I'm a character guy. Uh, I like characters in my story, and that's who I. The setting and stuff is great, but characters are what really drives the plot for me. Um, so I finished this last night, and this I did give it 5 stars. I was about 100 pages left to go. I was probably giving it like a 4, maybe a 3 stars, but the last 100 pages was amazing. Really picked up. I would say there was fun stuff that happened in this book, but it was the last 100 pages that really pushed it over the top. Um, so basically, this is the great hunt for the horn, and I was really surprised because they found that horn in the end of the last book. So I was like, what's going on here? I thought we were fine. But the way like they lost it again, Padan Fane, Padon, is it Padon? I think it's Padon Fane. Padon Fane gets it, and then our good guys take it back, and then I think it goes missing again. I believe it goes missing again. Yeah, it does. It goes missing again. Padon Fane gets it again, and very end of the book they go and get the horn back. That's the what do they call that? Too long didn't read list. A bunch of other shit happens in this book. Like a minor hook in this book was when they found the Myrddraal. I believe it was a Myrddraal, is like one of those huge bat like creatures, um, basically hammered to a wall in one of the villages that they come across. And now you're kind of thinking, I thought Padon Fane, this is now, see, this is going to be like a ramble thing. If you can keep up, amazing. You can decipher what I have said, and that's great. Good, awesome. Because yeah, I have so much thoughts on this book right now. Because yes, I should get back to my point. I gave it a 5 star read because of the last 100 pages. And now I can't wait to continue on with this series. Because I was a little waffling there at the end of that world. I was like, okay, that was okay. It was okay. This is great. This really put it over the top. So anyway, you kind of realize that Padon Fane's kind of a badass, like somebody to be feared. He's not just a regular dude. He is a menace, and I'm looking forward to see what happens to him because I don't. Yeah, he's not in the end of the book, so I believe he's still out there because at the end of the book, Rand al'Thor fights Balsamon, and the sheathing the sword was amazing. I like it when that was a callback to the very beginning of the book, was when Lan was telling Rand, sometimes you got to know when to sheath the sword, meaning basically you got to know when to take a hit to give a hit, or to take the loss, and that's how he defeats Balsamon. He's able to get Balsamon to strike a blow on Rand, and then Rand just skewers him, and it was amazing with his flaming sword in the sky, which I didn't really understand too much, but I guess like that I was a little confused about, which maybe that'll come to play more. Is they were fighting. It was like watching it. It's like the entire countryside could watch these two fighting. It was like projected in the sky, kind of like how Hunger Games, I guess, maybe did that when they told people were dead or something. That's what I was picturing. So maybe I missed something there. But anyway, it was great. It was an awesome fight, very climactic. I'll get to that. So basically, yeah, Padon Fane, I'm very curious to see what the heck this guy is all about. Because he's clearly not a man. He's a force to be reckoned with. And to kind of touch on that, like apparently something happened in what is it, Shadar Logoth with Mordeth? Maybe something combined. Maybe I just didn't get that part, but they were talking about that, and it's possible that he somehow got like a beast mode in there. And then so yeah, um, that was a fun little twist there when they come across that body of the Myrddraal. Moving along, the major hook point that I was talking about in the last video was when that bitch Aes Sedai, is it Liandrin? Liandrin tricked Egwene, Nynaeve, Min, and Elaine into coming with her through the porthole, through the crap, what the ways, the ways, uh, and she takes them to the Saichen. I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's how I've been hearing it. The Saichen are like uh, a group of people who basically control the Aes Sedai via collars and a bracelet that they wear. They basically make them a slave. It's not a fun thing at all. So this Liandrin tricks those four girls to go, and Egwene gets caught, and so does Min. But Min's not an Aes Sedai, so they don't really know her powers. So they kind of just you can come along, but you better behave. So Egwene is captured by these Saichen. It was Rhaena and Seta, I believe. And Rhaena was, I thought, like, okay, this is going to be a fun villain that we have here. Which I was a little disappointed that they solved this before the end of the book, which is great. I kind of wanted to just maybe leave that a little cliffhanger that Rand's got to, or Nynaeve, because Nynaeve escaped, so Nynaeve and Rand maybe have to come together to go and save Egwene in the next book. But no, they did get that. So I don't know if Rhaena is done, because the last I saw was she was just collared, which is basically a death sentence anyways, because now she's just going to be a slave, which was another huge twist. Was it turns out that some of the Saichen over time can power can touch the one power and channel, which according to Saichen is bad, and they collar those people. So basically, they become the slaves if anyone finds out their secret. Which the collar, if you have it on, it only works if you are an Aes Sedai, or one who can channel. So that was kind of like, whoa, I thought that wasn't supposed to work. Oh, wait a second. Maybe that means that these people are channelers. So we'll see if she comes back. I don't know if she's coming back. But then the big climactic battle kind of reminded me of Endgame. Spoilers for Endgame, Avengers Endgame. If you haven't seen it, shut this off. Go watch it. Go watch all the 22 movies, the Marvel movies. It makes it much better. But when Matt, surprisingly, he's the one who blows the horn for the first time, which was like, and I like his reasoning. It was they're basically, they got the Children of the Light, which are bastards. Basically, that's just, in my mind, they're just a religious cult in my mind. And that is it Geoffrey Bornhall or something like that? I'll figure it out. Was a great character. I liked him as a bad guy, but now he's gone. I think he's gone. I'm pretty sure that he's dead. But yeah, they got the Children of the Light on that side, and they got the Saichen on that side with their channelers, because they have, and I'm not really explaining that too good. I'm kind of rambling. They use the Aes Sedai to channel for the Saichen. So, and one thing I liked about what Jordan put on that little twist is the least ones that they call them, the least ones, which are the Aes Sedai who are collared. They have to protect their master, because if the master gets hurt, it deflects back on them 2 times as much. So if you slap, because it happened, Egwene punched Rhaena, and it hurt Rhaena, but the punch also affected Egwene like 10 times much. She flew to the ground and just like, what the hell was that? So they have to protect that's their lifeline right there. So they have to protect them. So they use them to fight the Children of the Light. So Matt, Rand, and Perrin are all just like, and Huron's a fun guy. They just have to protect they're in the middle of this chaos thing. So Matt's just like, It was supposed to be sounded at the last battle. Nothing ever said that it can't be sounded before that, and this might be my last battle, so I'm just going to blow it. So it blows the horn, and then it's Avengers style. Big mist just envelops the land, and there's figures in the mist, and they are the heroes of the horn. These legends. Arthur Hawkwing is leading them, which hopefully we'll get more into who these legends are in the next books. But yeah, so they come and they just kick the shit out of everybody. It was great. It was great. And then that's when Balsamon shows up and fights Rand. And Rand kind of notices that when Balsamon is winning the fight, the Sai Chan are winning the fight against the heroes. When Rand is starting to win the fight, that's when the heroes win the fight or are winning the fight. So that's the book in a nutshell. There's a lot of stuff I missed. So character wise, we got Rand. I like Rand a lot. He's not your typical. He doesn't want this. That's the whole thing. He does not want to be this hero of ages. He doesn't want to be this. He just wants to go home and tend to his sheep. Matt's somewhat annoying, but he's got that disease because he touched the dagger, and now he's got the dagger as a weapon, and that dagger is devastating. He cut some guy on the hand, and it turned basically the guy rotted, from what I can tell. Also, that fight with the Blade Master Turok when Rand took him out, that was awesome. So yeah, Matt's a little annoying. It's kind of being a little baby about. I mean, whatever. But he's kind of a jerk too. But we'll see. I like that chemistry, I guess. Perrin, I haven't. He's like the quiet stoic type. He can turn into he's a wolf friend or he can talk to wolves. Maybe I haven't explained that guy, but yeah, he's just like this quiet guy. I don't really know what he's doing. He's being kind of emo, if I have to say. He's just kind of whatever. Who else we have? Egwene. Egwene I like a lot. So she's learning to become an Aes Sedai. Same with Nynaeve is a badass. I really like Nynaeve. She's kind of she's hot-headed, which is amazing. I love it. Doesn't want to do what everyone else, just kind of wants to go against the flow, and she doesn't like any of this crap, this Aes Sedai garbage, but she can do it and stuff like that. And I really liked her when she did her tests, where it did three things. One, she came and Agonar, who was the bad guy in Eye of the World, he was there. She had to defeat him again. There was one she went back to the two rivers where she was the wisdom up, and a new wisdom kit was there, and she was being really mean to the townfolk, and the townfolk were all scared of this new wisdom. So that was cool. And then what was the third? Third one was crap. I forgot the third one. Oh, it was Lan. She married Lan, and she had to break it off with him or something like that, or he died. I can't remember. Another cool thing was when they used the portal stone. Not Rand. Rand lived through all his lives, and they were amazing, learning about like all these butterfly effect things that happened. So that was pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So okay, Nynaeve got Nynaeve. Min did some interesting things at the very end. Turns out she kind of likes Rand, so there might be a little tension between, because Egwene kind of threw Rand aside, but that's not going to work. So Egwene and Min might, that's my prediction. There's going to be some tension there. Loial is this Ogier, and he can ruin. He fought a Trolloc, went toe to toe with one and won, broke its neck. So Loial is kind of interesting character. Ingtar. Ingtar was one of my favorites. And that little heel turn that he did at the end, but not really heel turn. Turns out he was a Dark Friend all along. but he came back like Boromir style, and basically, and he did this the 300 thing where he held the pad. He was like, when he was talking, that moment when he started talking to Rand, just like mumbling to himself, like, oh yeah, one man can hold 500 people right here. And Rand's like, what the hell are you doing? Because they're trying to get out. They're trying to get out. And and then he confesses to Rand, like, hey, my bad. I was a dark friend just because, he was kind of forced into, not forced, but he didn't really have any choices, so he just did it. And then now he's gonna I believe he's gone. I believe because they didn't really show. That's the thing. I don't know if it's like a Game of Thrones where if it doesn't show them die, they're dead. But he did let them all go, and he took on the Saichen, in that little alleyway, and just screaming and stuff like that. So didn't actually see him fall on the page, so I don't know. Um, but if he's gone, this was amazing little arc right there. That was awesome. Tom Maryland. Tom Maryland's pretty fucking fun to read about. Mysterious. I'm not sure what his deal is yet. But he's a badass as well. He knows how to fling those daggers about. So last, I think he was killing kings. I believe that was what it hinted at. Is he killed Galadriel for killing Tom? He went all taken on the bit. Galadriel killed his girlfriend, and he did his best Liam Neeson impression and killed everybody. Who else am I missing? Let's take a look here. Oh, Huron is a fun character. A sniffer. He can smell violence. So I'm curious to see what he's going to be doing. Logain. Logain was apparently he's going to have more of a big role in the TV show as of right now, because he doesn't have a huge role now. So I'm curious to see what's going on with there. I don't know if he's a good guy, bad guy. He's been gentled, so he's kind of like, he's just walking around. Lan. Lan is amazing. And we didn't see a whole lot of him in this book, so I'm hoping, but they did meet up with him in the very end of this book. So we'll see what Lan does, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Bail Domon. Bail Domon is a fun captain. Weird. He talks weird. He's got a weird speech. So I'm curious to see what's going on there. I think that's it, right? I'm probably missing some characters here. But this is going on for almost dang near 20 minutes, so I'm going to get off here. And but yeah, I'm excited to crack open. Where is it? The Dragon Reborn, the third book. So that's what I got. Those were my thoughts. Let me know what you think. It was kind of rambled, but I don't know. That's just the way sometimes I process things in my head. Have a good one.